Shohei Ohtani, the most popular player in the world, is not here. What can you tell us about his treatment?
Yeah, it's obviously it's a bummer to not have Shohei here, and this is a situation where after the game on Sunday, he ended up getting his knee drained, his left knee drained, and the doctors didn't want him to fly right after and get up at altitude. So right now he's just trying to stay off of it, and our hope is that he'll be back in there on Friday.
Dave, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
He is eight-time All-Star. Yeah.
He does. So, name one thing that you've gotten from Yamamoto and Shohei, just watching him. Pick one thing from each of them.
Yeah, I think from Yama, it's more so just the preparation piece, and not to say I'm ever going to do his stuff. I have talked to Yata Sensei a little bit just about his thoughts, just because I'm interested, and I would just see what he's got, and I've listened to some of the stuff that he's had to say, and but just trying to be a sponge and take in all that information. But from Yama, I think it's just the preparation, like how hard he works to prepare for each start, and then from Shohei, I'd say it's just, I think for me it's just
the hitting piece.
The hitting piece is crazy. Just everything he does is just special. It's just hard to, can't really replicate a lot of stuff that guy does. That's kind of what I've learned about Shohei is don't try to do what he does because you can't do it. But it's impressive. It's obviously super good news to me.
Quick pitch grips. Let's see you run through it. You can do it quickly or as slow as you want.
Okay.
Your call.
So four-seam fastball, right along this right here. I've always tugged the thumb. That's just kind of how I throw it, like that.
Yep.
My bread and butter, best pitch. And this is two-seam, just kind of right across the cross-seams there, not trying to do anything with it. So this is my change-up splitter that I'm throwing now. It's right here.
Where did you get that?
So I've always struggled with the change-up. I was throwing a kick change for a little bit last year, and the movement is nasty, but it's hard to get buy-in on that pitch. And you have to change your throw a little bit to throw it well, and it's just a pitch that's hard for me to throw. And even though the numbers are great, it's just like I can't really strike it. I can't get guys to chase. I got like one guy to chase, and it was like the first time I threw it, and it was Los Contreras in St. Louis that wasn't on the scouting report. He was probably just like, what is this?
Right.
But yeah, it's just the splitter though. I've been talking to Yama about his and trying to figure out how I can throw that. And I'm like, okay, I can't really throw that one. There's a lot of stuff about splitters that are
hard.
You have to kind of bullet them and get them spinning this way, and I couldn't really do that. So I'm kind of landed on this to where I'm just getting this over a little bit. And honestly, I'm kind of front to back here right now, trying to just make it a little slower than my heater to create a little bit more separation. So I have separation here, and then I have this front to back piece, which is my curveball, which I'm just trying to throw slow most of the time, and again have a front to back option movement that way. So that's the ideas behind that. And then this is my slider. And then cutter grip is right off here. I haven't thrown many of them this year, but it's still in the tank. And then I do sweeper grip right here. So
Lots of different pitches.
Lots of different pitches. I like to throw a lot of different pitches. I've had to convince them a lot, but I've landed on a good sweeper grip, so I'm excited for that. That's going to play the rest of the season.
Awesome. I'll let everybody else go. Matt Hightower's talking, right? The coach, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll take credit for golf. Matt's a good friend of mine.
Oh, is he? Yeah, great guy. Great.
Awesome. Take care.
Yeah. Have fun.
Thanks.
Just it's last minute. So do you have any idea for tomorrow outfit?
So my suit is supposed to get here tomorrow morning. I hope it gets here in time, and if it doesn't, I might show up in shorts and a t-shirt. I don't know. We'll see.
How about your partner?
She's got a dress. She's also got another dress coming today. She's got some shoes. She's gonna look good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what she looks like. She's all nervous, but I'm excited. I saw them. Obviously, I wasn't here, but I'm sure Yama's gonna have something crazy lined up for us. So I'm excited to see what he's wearing. He's always got a lot of the pulse swag.
Justin, what were your goals coming into this year? What were your personal goals?
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep my goals as stuff that's controllable in my realm. So I have goals that are based off just kind of the way that I score my outings and the way that I look at my each individual outing, whether I'm a starter or a reliever, because I didn't know what kind of role I was going to be in this year. So a lot of it was just based on those kind of numbers. So I can't really tell you in a way that you can understand, but it's just a lot of them are just go out there and pitch well. Obviously that's always the goal, but really go out there and do the things I can control at a really high level and see where it takes me. That's been kind of the main focus, of just doing that and getting a little better each day.
When you got the call to be in this game, was that did that check a box? Was that a goal of yours at some point in your career?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, you always, as many times as I can be here, I want to be here, and just getting here once is awesome. And, you can't ever take away from me. So that's super cool to be able to say that I was a Major League All-Star, and not a lot of people get a chance to say that. So obviously, yeah, that's a big goal for me, and it's crazy. In the past couple of years, I've been able to check some major boxes in my career. So I'm super lucky and blessed to be a part of this team that I'm on, and obviously pitch well this year and getting this season.
You became such a fan favorite during the World Series. That was in October, but how did that moment in that postseason springboard you to now?
Yeah, I think, anytime you get the chance to pitch in the postseason is huge, and obviously I pitched well in the postseason, which is even cooler. And, it's crazy that, even during the games, I was sitting there with Emmett, after I come out of the game, like, dude, we just pitched in Game 6 of the World Series, we just pitched in Game 7. I was like, this is the coolest thing, and I think it was more so that than anything else. It's just how cool is that? Obviously, it was great to pitch well, and that helps me, know that I can do it in any situation. But again, it's more so just trying to be thankful for the opportunities, because Doc didn't have to put me in those situations. He sure did. He trusted me in some big spots, and being able to get that done for him was super awesome.
Coming here with a contender.
Yeah.
During that, how attainable did it feel be in the spot?
Justin, who's your derby pick for tonight and why?
Schwarber, just because, growing up a Cubs fan, he was my guy. I loved watching him play, and he got me this year, so I hope he wins it. That would make me feel a little better about him getting me earlier this year.
Just being out there with your teammates, especially Max, who was his first one in 5 years, and then you had some newbies out there. How did it feel just kind of being with them today?
今日どういう感じでしたか？チームメイトのマックス・マッシュ選手、5年ぶりの出場だったということですけど。
本当に特別なメンバーとクラブハウスとかダグアウトで過ごせて、すごくいい経験になりました。
That was a great experience, to spend a time with a great teammates, a special teammates, and then obviously that was special moments for me.
There were lots of boo when you were introduced from the Philippines. How did you feel?
イントロの時に、選手紹介の時に山本さんの時にすごいブーイングがあったんですけど、どういうふうに感じられましたか？
ポストシーズンとか、シーズン中ここで来た時もすごい球場の盛り上がりは、なんていうのすごく覚えてたので、すごくいいなと思いました。
To be honest, actually, I kind of it felt good because I knew how passionate fans here since I experienced that in the postseason. So, to be honest, I kind of enjoyed.
What was your overall experience of, I guess, the whole thing, red carpet? What went into your outfit for the red carpet?
What was?
The red carpet. What went into his outfit, the thought process of that?
全体的な今回の経験と衣装に関して何か教えてもらっていいですか？
去年に続いて今年も参加させていただいて、すごく光栄に思いましたし、本当に特別な日に、なりました。またレッドカーペットまたなんていうのなかなか経験のできないことを今年もさせていただいたので、すごく楽しめましたし、また後半戦に向けて頑張ります。
Yeah, obviously that was a great experience back to back, and then that's a special experience, and it's an honor, and then so I'd like to do my best for the second half of the season.
Did you disappointed not pitching this time? Did you disappointed because not pitching?
今回ちょっと投げれないっていうことでちょっと残念な感じには感じられました。
そうですね、去年に続いて今年も、登板はできなかったんですけど、また、それも楽しみに、また頑張りたいと思います。
Yeah, of course. I felt a little bit disappointed, but because I hope I can come back and then pitch and the All-Star game in the future.
Last one in English, guys.
Did you get a chance to talk to any other pitchers or hitters just to kind of pick their brains a little bit throughout this whole stretch?
他の選手とちょっと話したりする時間はありました。
そんな長く、なんていうのたくさん話したわけではないですけど、少しずつ、いろんな選手と話せましたし、本当に普段、試合ではありますけど会話するタイミングがなかなかないので、そういった意味でもすごくいい時間になりました。